Hey, good morning, Sarasota. You've got just a little haze there. You see that? A little Saharan dust. You had a beautiful sunrise. Cloud, not looking too good as far as vertical development today. There's still hope as we head into this evening. Sarasota could see a cooling shower storm, but it would hold off until later today. And as we take a look at those temperatures, the big story, 81, feeling like 87. Now, this is the big thing to get out of this. The heat advisory is now in effect for Sarasota, Manatee counties south. That's from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we're finding our cool spots. We're hydrating, taking the heat very seriously. Lakewood Ranch, that's a forecast high of 95, feeling like 110. And what I use is 105 or above. That's when it gets dangerous. That's dangerous heat. Okay, Sebring, Bradenton, beautiful in Bradenton, but awful hot. 93, feeling like 108. And as a result, we do have a heat advisory, again, for the southern tier of our area for a good 8 hours. We're staying hydrated, sunscreen, and AC. We take a look at why. Well, the Saharan dust. You know, a lot of times we celebrate this, right, because it keeps quiet. It chokes off any developing storms. But notice we see the little haze here, the little brown on the map. South Florida, that's where it's thickest right now, and that's where you have most of the dry air. So not only does it keep the tropics quieter, but it also inhibits thunderstorm development. So the farther south we go today, the less in the way of cooling showers and storms. So for Sarasota, I'm holding out hope, but the chance is less than 50%, more like 40% this evening. But the farther north you go, the higher the rain chances for Tampa, Hillsborough County north. So we've got low to mid 90s, and I think the best chance of that rain would come late day and this evening for our window. So in Tampa, forecasting that high of 93, feeling like 106, but a 60% chance of some of those cooling storms. You can see why. The farther north you go, the heavier the rain and better chances of rain. In fact, there could be a severe weather outbreak along I-10 today, watching the First Coast. For us, more of the lightning, downpours, ponding of water on the roadways. This morning, not too much out there, but again, Hernando County north, be careful traveling along I-75 for some of that rain. And then watch what happens. Okay, we get toward late day and this evening, and some of the heavy rain and the gully washers fill in. That does include Pinellas County, Pasco County, and Hillsborough County. Tampa, Riverview for Zach that needs some for his plants off to St. Pete. So we're going to be watching radar with you very closely. Tyler will be in, of course, this evening. And then as we go through the evening, there it is. We've got Bradenton, Sarasota. There's a little peppering of green there, so hopefully you'll be one of the lucky ones in Manatee and Sarasota counties that get that cooling relief. If not today, maybe tomorrow, because the next 2 days, I think, will be the best chances of our rain. In fact, today, sizzling start, stormy finish, and then notice Monday, keeping that rain chance at 60% with that high of 93. But then that Saharan dust I showed you in South Florida, it's a move north. So again, that'll keep our rain chances on the lower side into the mid 90s as temperatures start to soar once again.